Are we wrong? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the movie that I just watched earlier today, which was the 2020 film Greenland. So, like I said, Greenland is a 2020 film that is a drama action that stars Gerard Butler as John Garrity. Who is, a father of, who is a father and a husband, oh wait, let me rephrase that. So, who is a married man with one child who, has to take his family, which, which includes his wife, Allison Garrity, who is played by Marina. Sorry if I mispronounced this lady's last name. Sorry if I do, but it's kind of hard to pronounce. Basarin. And his son, Nathan Garrity, who was played by Roger Dale Floyd. So, he ends up so basically, in this movie, so there's supposed to be like a comet that's like heading towards Earth, and at first the United States government tells everyone that it's not a big deal and it'll just, burn up in the atmosphere. But then later, when John Garrity ends up getting sent a message from the U.S. government that tells him that he and his family had been selected for kind of like a relocation to a safe place, an underground bunker. And so when he gets that, and he starts to notice the United States Air Force just flying over him, and just different just different things, and he starts to notice that the United States government is acting very unusual and suspicious. He realizes that this is just the comet, whatever coming, is not harmless, and is gonna do some damage and is dangerous. And so basically he tries to relocate his family. He basically tries to take his family and basically make it to the airport and board the plane to the safe place or whatever it is. And along the way, they learn that not only is the comet super dangerous, but there are more comets and stuff like that are coming afterwards that that could destroy the whole world. Then what was that flash of light? I don't know. So basically, he tries to he and his family make it to the airport, but then, like, you know, so basically they run into a problem. So Nathan is diabetic, and, you know, when the authorities find out about that, they decide not to, like, you know, they decline, you know, they basically say that, like, you know, it's against the rules for Nathan to board the plane because no one with, like, you know, any medical conditions can, like, you know, board the plane. So basically, the whole family ends up getting separated, and you know, basically, they all try to, like, make it to. They all try to, like, in this movie, you know, find each other, and then basically relocate to a safer place, which you've probably already guessed is Greenland because of the movie's title, and yeah, it's Greenland. Anyway, I really love this movie. I expected it to be great, but I actually liked it. I liked it a lot more than I expected. I was gonna like it. You know, I expected it to be great, but I didn't expect it to be as great as, like, you know, it was. This is like, you know, like one of those, you know, like they call them disaster movies, like, you know, movies about disasters. When I say disaster movie, I don't mean like, oh, a movie that's a disaster of a movie. I mean like a movie about a disaster, like World War Z, or The Impossible, or, you know, that kind of movie. Like movies about, like, you know, disasters, or like world-threatening disasters, like Armageddon or Deep Impact, or, you know what I'm saying, that kind of movie. This is also like this also kind of counts as a thriller, because, like, you know, there's a lot of thrilling stuff in this movie. You know, I really love this movie. It's a great movie. The action scenes are great. The acting is great. So basically, in my opinion, Gerard Butler, Morena McCarran, however you pronounce her last name, McCarran, and Roger Dale Floyd all gave equally great performances in this movie. But the whole cast, this movie's whole cast, like, was great. You know, every member of the cast nailed their performance while playing their character. And basically, it's anyway. Let me just rephrase that word when I said basically. Anyway, Gerard Butler is, like I said, Gerard Butler is very good in here, as the main character. You know, this is a good Gerard Butler performance. This is a great Gerard Butler performance. This is one of his great performances, unlike his performance in the 2005 Phantom of the Opera, which was horrible. But, like, you know, this he gives a great performance, and so does Morena Baccarin, or Baccarin, or however you pronounce her last name, and so does Roger Dale Floyd. You know, they all give great performances, and, you know, I love the character chemistry in this movie, especially between the main three cast members, like, you know, so the main family, and I just love this movie. It has great pacing. It has, like I said, strong acting. It has great dialogue. And let me just say, nothing in this movie is perfect. This isn't a perfect movie, but it is a great movie. Everything in here is great. Nothing in here is bad. It's just that nothing in here is perfect. Anyway, this is a great movie with great performances and great themes, and I love a lot of its like psychological themes, small psychological themes within the movie, like about human nature and like what we think we'll do in certain situations versus what we'll actually do in certain situations. And I love the themes of like caring about others in this movie and stuff like that. I love I love this movie. The story was great. The ending was very satisfying. It was just a really great and thrilling movie. It's a very compelling movie. It's very it grips you. It grips your attention. It's a very gripping movie. It's like it can be like very intense at a lot of times. It's like got lots of intense moments. Of course, it's like the good kind of intense. It makes the movie better. Those moments make the movie better and thrilling and like gripping and just awesome. It's an awesome movie. It's a great action movie. And I love it. And I know that this kind of movie isn't everybody's cup of tea, but it is my cup of tea. It is my kind of movie, and I love it. I'm gonna give this movie an 87% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.